الله اكبر. حط الهرم امشي راسك يا زلمه. بالجوادر
Shalom everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. This is Hamas just a few days ago. Hamas today is begging the ass of every Muslim in the world for help. Hamas today is asking the international community for help. Hamas today is begging Israel for fire to be ceased. Please stop fire. Please. Hamas is so desperate to the point they are going to execute their own hostages, for those are the treasure they have actually, just to stop the attack. But all of this is not working, and Israel will not listen. It is time to pay, and the payment is going to be very heavily. I saw some sheikhs around the world. As an example, a sheikh from Kuwait. His name is Uthman al-Khamis. I want to call him Uthman al-Khabith. This man, he is from a country which the American they gave back to him. And if it's not us, he will not even have a land. He will be a refugee. Yesterday, he threatened to kill every single Jew. I will give you his channel. And this is his message. He is quoting the Prophet, threatening the Jews to kill them all. And he lives in Kuwait. I will leave that for those who have connection with the American embassy to get this potato, and maybe we can send him to Guantanamo Bay.
صلى الله عليه وسلم لا تزال طائفة من أمتي ظاهرين على الحق لا يضرهم من خذلهم ولا من خالفهم حتى يأتي أمر الله وهم كذلك. ولما سئل عنهم النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال هم في أكناف بيت المقدس.
So he's saying the Prophet, he mentioned those heroes in the one who live around Jerusalem. Those the ones who is going to fight until the day of judgment. And he is threatening the Yahud, the Jews. You saw nothing. You will never sleep. You will never go to bed. You will never drink water. You will never do anything unless a Jew is going to, a Muslim will come to you. This is the channel of this potato. And I say to him, you son of Muta, your mother is a whore. If you are a man, first kick the American from your land. Our embassy is bigger than your country in Kuwait. As long as you are a sheikh and you are a hero and you are calling for jihad, well, you son of Muta, how come you don't dare to speak a word against the American who live there? In fact, the biggest street in Kuwait is called George Bush Street. So those potatoes, cowards, they call for fight, but they never join the fight. they are living in their luxury houses. It is time to send them somewhere, isn't it? So if you are a person who have connection, please do contact your Congress or senator, or even if you are a person who work in the FBI or CIA, let us get this potato. Who's next? You will notice that those idiots who they are calling for the destruction of Israel, they are the one who kissed the ass of the Israeli to protect them from Iran. In fact, every single agreement with Israel happened because they need Israel to protect them, not the opposite. Those donkeys, they thought because they killed some babies, they are victorious. They do not know that Israel can wipe them all from the existence in one bush of a bomb. And we are not exaggerating. All of us, we knew how mighty, how powerful Israel is. 1.4 billion terrorists versus a few million Jews. Who is going to win? Logically, the 1.4 billion. But this is not really what's going to happen. For this is the land of the Lord. And you will be always doomed. In the top of that, those people, they did not just depend on the Lord. They have their own weapon. In fact, all nukes in the world is made by Jews. To make it simple, the first people who invented nukes, it was Jews. It took you hundreds of years to go to America and learn from the American, which means from the Jews, how to make a nuke, and then they made one in Pakistan. So you are no match. Number doesn't count no more. A Jewish girl, she can wipe you out of existence. Just a little girl, she is 19 years old. So all days is over and your numbers mean nothing. They have the quality, you have the quantity. And you cannot be a winner. Let us see the last update. There's a channel, actually, it's called Israel 7, TV 7 something. And I hope they will have no problem to play their videos. TV 7 Israel News. So let us see what is the update from TV 7.
I'm from Jerusalem. This is a war update as Israel is at war. This is its 6th day. Joining me all the way from somewhere undisclosed in central Israel is the former...
I like it that somewhere. That this sounds like a Christian prince. Hey guys, where a Christian prince is? From somewhere. I think I am a colonel in the Israeli army and I do not know. By the way, I'm thinking to go to Israel. You let me know if you like the idea. The only problem is I am an Arab and they might not let me get in, you know, because I don't blame them. I mean, if I arrived in the airport and they said to me, go back, even if you have an American passport, but I would like to go, you know, even the price of tickets is very expensive now and it's going to be very expensive too, for like hotels, because they are sending now all those people who live in the borders to inside Israel, which mean will be a limited places for anyone who is not from there to find a place. But I would love to go to Israel. I'm thinking about it. You let me know if this is a good idea.
Chief of Israel's Air Defense, General or Brigadier General in Reserve, Doron Gavish. General Gavish, could you provide us, please, with a operational update immediately, if you will? Where is Israel currently at? We heard earlier today, of course, the IDF Chief of General Staff communicating to the State of Israel. We see various statements coming out. What can you tell us?
Well, I think that it's important to speak about basically 4 or 5 main efforts, which I would mention. The first one, and this is what Israel was doing in the last few days, was to contain the situation in the south part of Israel. We all remember that thousands of terrorists came to the south part of Israel, butchered, and there is no other word, civilians killed, kidnapped, and so on. So we had to first to contain the area, and we could say now that The IDF is there. The area has been contained. The border is being controlled. So back to control, and this was the main effort. The second effort was to recruit the Israeli reserves from the one hand, and then from the other hand, and in parallel to it, to start the strikes, the Air Force strikes mainly in the Gaza Strip. So in the last few days, Israel recruited 350,000 reserves. Most of them are deployed into the to the south and the north. I would say something about it in a few minutes. So basically, recruitment and preparing for the next with a large and vast amount of Israeli reserve military. The attacks in the Gaza Strips are very strong, very severe. The Air Force is attacking under the constraint of war, which means that it's different from a normal time, less constraints, I would say. And there are continuously strikes by all means, all Air Force platforms, and this is only the beginning. Another effort which is important to say is deploying also forces to the north part of Israel. One of the challenges might be that the Hezbollah would miscalculate and will join this fight, and Israel is...
What's your business if they miscalculate? Let them miscalculate. You know, they will, like, you know, it's just telling you that we are recruiting, bringing, etc. But I watched yesterday, actually, I did not sleep all night, watching, you know, the bombing of Hamas, as the Israeli they call it. And I noticed that they are really, like maybe every 20 seconds or 15 seconds, there's a bomb is failing. So it was like very intense. And I think now what they are focusing in is to open ways. You know, it's like, you know, when you make across the road, a highway. So when they enter into Gaza, they are opening, they are destroying all the high building in the way. So when they enter, it's going to be way easier than entering now. In fact, you know, I saw many, especially Arab TV station, talking about how impossible it's going to be. They will hunt them. They will kill them. Those stupid do not know that Israeli, they enter Gaza thousands of times before. All of Gaza, not a street. Not a street. So those who don't, you know, those who they speak about how impossible, how hard it is, even they brought a high officer in the USA Army. He said, I see in every building here a position for a sniper. It's going to be very hard for the Israeli. For sure, you know, street war is not easy. But in the same time, the Israeli are very well trained, very highly equipped with weapon of war, and to discover snipers and to eliminate them before even they use their guns. So I noticed that all those who speak about what will happen next are stupid, are dummies, do not know the history of that area. They do not know that Israeli, they go to Gaza almost every day in the previous year. They don't know that the Israeli go to the West Bank every day until now. They do not know that Israeli, they can reach any point they want, and no Hamas and nobody can stop them. The only mistake happened, Israeli did, that in the last, let us say, a year, they gave the Hamas, you know, like the whole functionality. Let us say, they don't even bother them. Because they use the attack will be a knife attack, you know, somebody, he drive a car over a group of people, you know, those things is hard to predict, especially from the one who live in Israel. Yesterday and the day before, we saw how Muslims who live in Israel, which means they are Israeli citizens, they were calling for jihad. So I say, before you go to Gaza, you have to let those people go out. You should send them to Jordan. It is stupid of you to let those people live there. I know. Many stupid people will say this is their land. No, this is not. None of them belong to that land. All of us, we knew. I can show you from the Quran, I can show you from the Hadith, I can show you from the mouth of Muhammad himself. This land belongs to the Jews and no one else. And even those who they are calling themselves Christians in the Middle East, and they claim that they support Israel, those people should be deported from Israel too. You shall not allow anyone who is your enemy to live in your land. This is your land. You will be only stupid, ignorant, dummy, donkey, if you allowed your enemy to stay in your land, especially you are controlling the land. If you are worried about international community, what international community did to Armenia, to Cyprus? Those are people who lost their land. Half of Armenia already in Turkey. Half of Syria is already in Turkey. What international community? United Nations is nothing but a club of hookers. This is reality. Somebody says, Christian Prince, you are worried about ticket price, but you are not worried about your life. I never will be worried about my life. In fact, I always join armies when it's war, not in peace. I don't like to go and join an army when they are drinking coffee and tea. I joined the USA Army when beheading was news every day. When the army, they have a hard time to recruit people to go, I went by myself, nobody recruited me, and I said, I want to join. They told me, you know where you're going to go, right? I said, absolutely, that's why I'm here. So you say to me, you are worried, not worried about risking. I'm risking my life every day. Do you think what I do now is not a risk of life? Do you think I'm joking? Do you think writing a book about the dog Muhammad is not a risk of life? When you worry too much about your life, you have no life. Those who want to live, they are dead. And those who they are warriors, they are going to be alive even when they are dead. So you care for your life. The warriors, they care for yours, not for theirs. Let us hear more about what the Israeli doing.
Preparing itself to it with ground forces and with all the naval, air force, all the forces which are relevant for this. And this is another effort that is, of course, now. For sure, we have to remember that there were more than 5,000 rockets that were shot toward Israel with the defense of the all Israeli systems, Iron Dome, David Slings, and other. This was also one of the effort during this time. And the last effort that I would mention, I'm sure that Amir will elaborate on it from a strategic point of view and the highest level point of view in a minute, but this is the international effort. Of course, as the Israeli Air Force, as the IDF, we are working very close with the United States, following President Biden statement.
This is the problem. Biden, this is why actually the attack, it's perfect time. Obama is in the office. Obama is in the office. And you know, you will notice now, like, you know, I want to speak to the American who make fun of the Christians. When time for protection, do you know who protect the American? It is the Christian. Do you know what the percentage of Christians in the Marines? Do you know really how many of the Marines are Christians? You will not believe it of the number. Almost 100%. When things go messed up, it is the Christian who protect everybody. It is the Christians. Atheists, liberals don't join the army. They hate the army. They make fun of the army. But when things go wrong, they claim that we have an army of American. But in fact, those American are a Christian army. Only faithful Christians is the one who joined the army. I was in it. I know what is there. If you go right now and search for Christian military or Marines praying, you will not believe it, what you will see. This is why I say You as a Christian, you have a duty to be trained, to be armed, for you never know when the evil will hit your door. You never know. If you think evil is not there, you are a monkey donkey. If you think criminals and rapists are not exist, you are a monkey donkey. And then when they come to you, you will be so sorry. Every Christian should be armed and trained, not to kill others, but to defend himself. Not to be a rapist, but not to be raped. Not to be a thief, but not to be robbed. Now you know the value of being armed. If the Israelis today are not armed, what will happen to them? Who is holding Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Iran, Saudi Arabia, all of them from attacking Israel? What is holding them? Very simple reason. They tried it before many times and they got busted, Abdul. Now if Israel did not do anything, many would encourage, look, so look, a smaller group of terrorists, look what they did. But all of us, we knew that if the Israeli want, they do not even need even to send a soldier. They can wipe out Gaza out of existence without doing anything. There's no need to draft army, no need for anything. They can do it. And then what? The international community, they will be caught Israel for 6 months? What they will do exactly? And who blamed them actually if they take an action which is, let us say, unbelievable? They beheaded babies in their way. They rape dead women. Even women, they are dead. They take off their panties and they start raping them. Those Hamas, they are dogs have rabies. And dogs who have rabies have to be slaughtered. You should not arrest them. You should not capture them. We don't want 1,000 prisoners of Hamas or 10,000 prisoners of, we want 10,000, 20,000 dead of Hamas. They took with them in their trucks dead women because they are beautiful. Those are not human. This is what the filthy Muhammad made out of them. And you will see a Jewish in the TV, he says to you, Islam don't believe in this, Islam don't believe in this, Habibi, Habibi, Islam don't believe in this, stop being stupid. This is what Islam is about. And this is what Muhammad did. All of them, they are talking about Hamas, but they forgot what Hamas' name is. Hamas is an Islamic organization. It's not just Hamas. Why nobody talking about being, this is an Islamic organization? Why they say even ISIS? Do you know what ISIS means? Islamic State. They stop saying Islam, they don't want to say Islam. Everybody is politically correct. So now this colonel is telling us about what will happen and what they are preparing for. But, for me, those kind of interview, I find them silly. I thought they have a news for us. Let us see if there's a news.
The United States has already declared itself willing to do and is in the process of doing. In addition to what you mentioned regarding the interceptor missiles, there are C-17 Globemaster II airlifters which are taking part in a huge airlift from the United States to Israel. Many items which were ordered and were in the process of being produced, but waiting in line for other customers, have jumped the line and are being...
Let me tell you what they are talking, what item they are talking about. They want from USA weapon bombs which can reach very deep ground and destroy tunnels. because the rats of Hamas. You see that the Quran says that the Jews hide behind walls because they are coward. In fact, the wars happen long after the Jews conquer and free their land. And the wall is just to get the dogs who have rabies away from them. But the fact the one who is a coward is the one who go under the ground and hide when the real men come to him. When the real men, they leave, they go after women and children in bus station and their houses, and he rape them. Who is the coward? We will see soon.
Speed it up towards Israel. Now, the Blinken visit has a twofold or even threefold mission. First of all, to echo what President Biden said regarding the full support of Israel in its defense and response to the heinous crime which you described in your introduction, and to make sure that hostile actors, quote unquote, namely Iran, Hezbollah, perhaps others, will be deterred from joining the fight. So this is the basic plate in the menu. But when Secretary Blinken says, as did President Biden, that the US has Israel's back, try to imagine someone, a giant, staying so close to your back that he's holding your shirt. That means that he can tug on this shirt in order to restrain you, and not only to protect you from any threat coming from behind or from any other side. And Blinken made sure to repeat the aspect of international law and the laws of war, which means that he has asked Netanyahu to be very, very precise. Now,
See the coward Biden? He is not supporting Israel. He have to show support because the majority of the Americans, they want that support to happen. But in reality, he asked Netanyahu to restrain himself from going in full forces. Do you see the coward? Do you see Obama in the White House? Netanyahu should not listen. What Joe Biden can do to you? Nothing. You know that. You know that. Especially 95% of the Congress in USA and senators from both parties support Israel. So don't listen to this dog, Joe Biden. He is not coming to support. Obama sent him to protect Hamas. The appearance is he is coming to support. But he is not doing that. It is the USA force him, the senators, the Congress, not only that, actually now the Congress and the Senate, they are going to force Obama, aka Joe Biden, to stop the fund of $6 billion he will send to Iran next week. They raped their babies. They killed their women. They captured them, and they killed more than 20, and they kidnapped more than 20 Americans, and Joe Biden asking him to be nice. Instead of sending the Marines in the ground to free the American, Joe Biden is asking Israel to be nice. Actually, America have a big reason to be involved because of the American get killed. Regardless of Israel. What about the 20 Americans they being killed by Hamas? And what about the American hostages? And what do you mean be nice? Filthy scumbag Obama still in the White House. This Joe Biden is just an image. Hussein Obama, who is a Shia, who supports Iran, is still in the office. This is why you will notice that those groups, they flourish when Obama is there, when Biden is there, because this is Biden, this is Obama. Obama is back. When Trump was in the office, everybody is so quiet. We did not change anything. The American army is the same. Everything is the same. We just changed the man in the White House. Obama come, ISIS exist. Al-Qaeda all over Syria. Al-Qaeda was in Afghanistan. Suddenly now they control half of Syria. ISIS became a super mighty state. They took half of Iraq, half of Syria. This is what Obama did. Actually, I have a radio show I did long time ago with brother Osama Dakdok, if you know him, from Egypt. And he was upset when the Muslim Brotherhood, they took over in Egypt. I said to him, this is the plan of Obama. He want to establish an Islamic state. You can go watch the video in the radio. This was like maybe, I don't know, maybe 7, 8 years ago. No, actually way more. So 7, 8 years, sorry. Way more. When Obama was in the office, and the date exactly when the Muslim Brotherhood, they won the election. So check what the date was, and you will know exactly what date is, and you can check it in radio show of Osama. And this is exactly what happened. The plan of Obama is to establish a Muslim Brotherhood all the way from Turkey, all the way to Morocco. So Israel will be surrounded by Hamas, because the Muslim Brotherhood is Hamas. This is reality. So they can cut all the roads around Israel, and they will be surrounded from every direction. The first plan to make Muslim Brotherhood take over Egypt, they did. Obama, he sent Hillary Clinton, the scumbag Hillary Clinton, to Libya, and she met only one man, just one man in Libya. Who? The head of the Muslim Brotherhood, because this is the plan. We will give you the government. We will give you the government. When the Muslim Brotherhood start their jihad against the Assad regime, $500–600 million sent by Obama to the terrorists. This is the truth. Obama, he sponsored Iran. If Obama in the office, Iran is flourishing. He filled airplanes with money and he sent it to Iran. And still people don't believe that Obama is a Shia Muslim. Until now, they don't. And this Biden, he is just a puppy of Obama. He do what Obama wants. So we know America, Joe Biden is not supporting Israel, but we know that America is supporting Israel. Which means at the end of the day, Biden is limited with his options. He cannot dare to say, we are against Israel. They will impeach him immediately. Already they have many cases for him for impeachment. So if he say that word will be like in Arabic we say, like the hair which broke the back of the camel, like you have a camel who can carry a lot of weight. So you keep putting weight until you put one hair on his back and he fell down. This is Joe Biden. If he said that word, that he is against Israel now, he will be impeached and he will be replaced. For both parties now, they are in full support, except, the squad, like this Muslim from Somalia, and the other Muslim women from so-called Palestine, and Cortez, this mentally ill woman. She want to fly with the electric cars, and they don't want to use, that's it, they don't want to use oil. And she want to cook her food using the sun. Let us go to the IDF channel and see what's going on. The Muslim Hamas, they are calling for killing the Jews. Let us see here. Give me a second. All right. We would do this. Let us see if they have any update.
This weekend,
All right. I like the Jewish accent when they speak English. I don't know which accent is better, mine or theirs. Go, Habibi, go.
5 ימים אחרי אירוע רצחני, אכזרי ומפתיע. הטבח של מחבלי חמאס הרצחניים, חיות האדם, בילדינו, נשותינו, אנשינו, הוא חייתי, הוא לא אנושי. צה"ל נלחם בטרוריסטים חסרי רחמים, שביצעו מעשים שלא ניתן להעלות על הדעת. בכל מקום שיש בו אנשים, בכל מקום שקיימת בו אנושות. על המתקפה המתועבת הזו החליט יחיא סינואר, הריבון ברצועת עזה, ולכן הוא וכל המערכת שתחתיו הם בני מוות. אנחנו נתקוף אותם, אנחנו נפרק אותם, נפרק את המערכת שלהם. צה"ל תחת פיקודי מבין את גודל השעה ואת גודל המשימה המוטלת על כתפינו. צה"ל אחראי.
this weekend,
It's time to set the record straight on Israel's border with Gaza. Hamas seized power in Gaza in 2007 and has controlled it since. Rather than investing in infrastructure to support their own civilians, Hamas has been investing millions and millions of dollars in terrorist infrastructure to
No sound? Sorry guys, it's my fault. Okay, no sound. I was talking, by the way, but the microphone went to mute. So I was saying this woman, she was talking about, let us set the board, like the facts straight about the borders and how Hamas, they take over the territory. And then she mentioned how much money they spend. So I said, well, why we don't talk about where the money is coming from? How Hamas can spend hundreds of millions of dollars if they don't have the money? where the money is coming from. The money is coming from Qatar. This is a guy, he called himself a prince, but he's not a prince. He was from a poor family, never been rich, never been royal, but thanks to the British intelligence, they made all those Gulf leaders prince and princess. This is his mother. Her name is Banana. I'm not joking. This is her name, Moza. Those people used to be very poor, to the point even the family of his mother, they called their daughter Banana because they never saw banana. They dreamed to eat banana. So the money is coming from here, and if you want to stop Hamas, go and get this guy. This guy should be arrested and his mother Banana should be eaten. Joking. They are the Muslim Brotherhood. They are the sponsor of Muslim Brotherhood. They are the box of money for the Muslim Brotherhood. Why nobody talk about Turkey? Turkey and Qatar is the one behind them. Arrest the Banana and bring this guy to justice. He is the biggest scumbag ever. Actually, I'm thinking to go to Qatar too. Maybe the Banana will arrest me. And then I will see what Biden will do. Do he dare to arrest me in Qatar? I don't know. Do you think he dare? Well, as long as Obama in the office, maybe he will. We need a real president, and then I will go to Qatar. And I will hold the sign in the street says, I want Banana. Can he arrest me for that? Can he arrest me because I wanted his mom? I mean, Banana? This Banana, she controlled the country. All sectors of money, all trade, all businesses, all companies is now owned by her and her family. Yet her name is Banana. I mean, do you see how the Banana can function? I heard that the Banana, not this Banana, different Banana, she want to join Hamas. And Hamas, they told her, well, you know what? If you want to have a lot of sex, she's very horny. She's a Hamas member, you know. If you want to have a lot of sex, go and wait until the Israeli cars walking by and throw yourself. So they put a suicide belt around her chest and they told her jump. So the Hamas lady, she jumped to kill the Jews. But it was her lucky day. She fell in the top of a truck full of banana. She thought she is already in heaven and men are all over because her eyes is closed. So she have her hands in the banana and she said, wait, I will do boom boom to every single one of you. Not one, just two. Wait. She thought already she is in the banana land, which is the heaven of Allah. Islam is religion of a banana. You go to heaven, what you do? Allah will make your banana never go sleep and you will boom boom women. Women, she go to heaven, what she will do? Allah will give her a lot of men have banana and they will do boom boom to her. I will not be surprised if Allah himself is being boom boomed by those Hamas. They are horny for any hole. And Allah is a big hole. This is why we call him a hole. So those are the people who they are behind. Somebody is asking me if this story is true or not. Can you believe it? Hey, brother, can you explain? I was making a joke. They told me, is that a true story about the women jump in the banana? Is that made up? The person is asking, is that made up? First of all, this story is not true. Zakir Naik, I have witnesses. Zakir Naik, first of all, Zakir Naik will not talk to you. As you are talking to me already, and I have witnesses. Do your prophet have a witnesses that he went to Jerusalem? First of all, he went at night, and this is why there are no witnesses. What Abdu? What at night? What at daytime? You said, Muslim, that there's 120,000 prophet, 24,000 prophet waiting for him. So you have supposedly 124,000 prophet witnessing for Muhammad coming to Jerusalem. Can you bring one of them? Christian Prince. First of all, those prophets, they don't talk to human. Like what the heck? And how every prophet he came with donkey. That means we should find in history that in a certain day 124,000 donkey was waiting out of Al-Aqsa. Is that correct? Exactly. Okay, do you have any historian wrote that 124,000 donkey? I mean, all Jerusalem will not fit for them. 124,000 limousine of a prophet outside of the Aqsa. By the way, Zakir Naik, there was no Aqsa. Get them Prince. First of all, there was an Aqsa at that time. They used to call him Las Vegas. Like, what the heck? At that time, it was Las Vegas. What Aqsa? The scumbag, he claimed he went to heaven, and his wife, she said his body never leave the room. And now those people, they want to hijack Jerusalem. They hijack everything. They hijack Moses. They hijack Jesus. They hijack Abraham. They hijack anything. Even Banana. Here we go. They called his mother, her name is Banana. Who's going to eat banana after today? And by the way, she is conservative Muslim. Look, she is covering her hair. To be honest with you, she is very conservative. It's true that her hair, half of it is showing. It's true she drinks whiskey, but she is a Hamas supporter. So let us set the record straight, lady. Hamas is Qatar, and Qatar is Hamas. It is time for people to stop their political correctness. Isn't it? Who is this guy? Isn't it this is the head of Hamas? Are you, American, going to be caught Qatar? Is that the head of Hamas, or I am making a Photoshop image? Oh, they are doing the diplomacy. Diplomacy. I see a lot of love there. All the terrorists and the engineer of terrorism in the world, Khalid Mashal, he lived full-time in Qatar. Big, huge, massive villa, guard and weapon. Nobody talk about it. Those are Hamas. Those are Hamas. And this is Qatar. It is time to say things as it is. Hamas is not the organization name. Islam is the real organization. This is why, if you believe that everyone who supports Hamas is a terrorist, we'll arrest them. Isn't it this is what they say? Anyone who supports Hamas is a terrorist. So what are you waiting for? Hypocrite liars. Who let the dogs out? Who? Who? I wish I can play the song, but that will make us go for copyright violation. Who let the dogs out? Somebody saying to me, why you are not following that Jesus said in the Bible, we should not take side in any political issue, even if one side seems right or fair. This is what the Bible says. That is a new verse. I never heard of it. Hey guys, this guy is saying, why you are not following Jesus when Jesus said we should not follow any political side? That is a verse in the Bible. Ask him, he's a Muslim, he want to teach me the Bible. Look. I don't know why his comment is not showing no more. Maybe some of my nice admins, they decide to do so. But I can copy it still. Guys, look. The Muslims are teaching us the Bible. Asim, you know Asim al-Hakim, the Sheikh? I think this is his baby, maybe. 404. Aha, this is why we cannot be found. So there is a verse in the Bible says that we should not, okay, why, CP? You are not following what Jesus said in the Bible. We should not take sides of any political issue. What a chapter is that? Jesus says that? Are you sure? I thought Jesus in the Bible says Muhammad is a scumbag. Oh, I mean, he's a prophet. Jesus says that, brother. You Muslims have a lot of knowledge we don't have. I mean, come on, you have a God who you think that the Christian, they have a trinity of God, Mary and Mary, and they have a baby, his name is Jesus. If you see Banana, just say, tell her Christian friend, say hello, he's angry. I didn't meet Banana for a while. So Jesus says that, man. Oh boy. So why you Muslim, you call us and you say, do you know what the Bible says in Samuel? I thought this is Jesus too. Let us go to set the record straight. Go, lady. I hope next time you will mention the real terrorist, Qatar.
Kill Israeli civilians. That was Hamas's choice. Israel maintained two crossings into Gaza, Erez crossing in the north and Kerem Shalom in the south. On a normal day, you would see people, merchandise, food, and supplies crossing into Gaza. But on Saturday, October 7th, Hamas launched a brutal and barbaric attack on Israel. Hamas slaughtered hundreds of Israelis, injured thousands, and abducted dozens of innocent Israelis into Gaza. Hamas bombed the crossing into Gaza and murdered the IDF soldiers stationed there. They destroyed the crossing and live streamed their rampage. So yes, those crossings between Israel and Gaza are closed. As we continue to fend off daily attacks from Hamas terrorists, we will not be giving Hamas any supplies or materials. We are at war with Hamas. This is a war they started. We have no legal obligation to supply our enemy with anything. The Israel Defense Forces has no choice. We are here to protect our families.
That's it? Okay, thank you very much.
You can't hear yourself think. It's not just the noise of the sirens and the strikes.
Yeah. And look, you know, there's babies everywhere in the street. They make babies. They have no job. They have no money. They have nothing, but they make babies. Babies everywhere. Do you see how many kids in the street? They claim they have no money, but they have high buildings. So who's building those buildings? They say to you they are poor. The Israeli, they make them suffocate. They don't have any jobs. They don't have anything, but they have 20-floor buildings. Who is building those buildings? Every scumbag of Hamas, he have a very nice, beautiful villa and 4 wives inside and 70 kids outside. But they have no money. Poor people, poor. They don't even work. The stupid European Union and the American, they pay for their food. What is the job of those people there? What they do? What is their production? Nothing.
It's time to set
This week,
Let us see. Standing with Israel from London. Okay. Respond to Hamas. Confirm your age. YouTube is very funny. Muslim, they post beheading. YouTube does not block it, but we want to watch Israel. Confirm your age. Yeah, I noticed that the website of the IDF in YouTube is useless. There's nothing there really. There's nobody doing anything. Their media department is not really doing a good job.
القادة والجنود في جيش الدفاع موجودين في الجبهة.
She is speaking Arabic. This is an Israeli woman. She is speaking Arabic. She is saying that the army of Israel now is in the front line.
المقاتلين تبعنا من مختلف الوحدات، يهود، عرب، بدو ودروز، كلهن كجسم واحد.
And the fighters from the Israeli army, Arab, Druze, and Jewish, all in one line, which is very funny, by the way. I mean, Druze, yeah, they fight, but Arab, yeah.
وكلهن قلب واحد ومجموعة واحدة بيحاربوا ضد الإرهاب.
And all of them, they are united against terrorism.
هذول هن أبطالنا.
Those are our heroes.
يعملوا وبيتصرفوا ببطولة في جبهة القطار.
They will work and do a heroic act in the front line.
جيش الدفاع الإسرائيلي على جميع وحداته عم بيحارب بيحمي ويدافع على مدار الساعة كله سوا عشان يحمي البيت.
The IDF, which is the defense of Israel, the army, is protecting 24 hours Israel and all the citizens. I mean, those are just a propaganda and useless. What counts for us at the end of the day is what will happen. And I guess I know what will happen. Either Netanyahu listened to Biden, the coward, and he don't do what he should do. And what will happen is the same as what happened before. The terrorists get away with their killing. Or the Israeli don't listen to Biden and do their business by their own hands. You know, the issue is Israel, they feel that they are alone in this fight and they don't have really support. As we know, European Union are European of pervert. They are not real countries anymore. The one in charge, hold on. The one in charge in European Union are the liberals. Joe, this guy, he keep coming in my way. Asim al-Hakim. Shall we take a break? From terrorism? Let us take a break from terrorism.
Aisha says, can you please explain the hadith about why we should kill the house lizard? First of all, the house lizard, I think they call it salamander or something like that. I'm not sure. The house lizard is an insect that is harmful. Some of it cause a lot of diseases. And some say that it intends to walk over the food and the drinks and to poo where it...
You know this salamander? I mean, the most disgusting creature. Not, I thought only the Jews, the Muslims, they hate. It turned to be they hate everybody. Even salamander is their army. I mean, enemy. Hey, Hamas, are you going to go and do jihad against salamander women? I want to see a Hamas member raping a salamander. This religion is a religion of rabies. You know, when you have this religion in your head, you have rabies. Look, even Salamander. The poor Salamander, Geigo, will not leave him alone. Why? What he did?
It puts a lot of its illnesses and diseases in people's food. So, in general, it is a dangerous creature.
Salamander is a dangerous creature. Christian Zionist puppet. What about the Palestinian Christians? Abdul, who is the one who forced the Christian to pay jizya for 1400 years? Who is the one who made the pact of Umar? Christian, they should ride the donkey backside. And you are talking about Zionist? The Zionist is your God, your scumbag. Isn't it your Quran says that the favorite people for Allah is the one who called themselves Jews? Your God is a Zionist. Your Muhammad is a Zionist when you want. So now the Muslims, they are worried about the Christians, brother. The Christians. You spit on them. You killed them. You raped them. You took their land. You took their churches. And now the Muslims want to say that they are the one who protect the Christians and the one who love the Christians. Suddenly they are in love with us. Should we accept Jewish state of European in our expense? Well, if their land is there, it's not up to you to accept or not. This is their land, you scumbag. Those Jews are called Israeli in your book, in the Quran. If I go right now, we will take a break from the Salamander. What the Quran called the Jews? The children of Israel. Oh, we are typing in English. In our expense, brother, expense, your expense, who are you? Suddenly it is you who gave them the land. It is you who owns Jerusalem, your expense. This is your land, right? In our expense. All of this here, it says, Israel, children of Israel, children of Israel, children of Israel. Not only that, look at this Zionist verse. This verse says that Allah favored the Jews upon all mankind. Do you see it? Do you see it? O children of Israel, remember my favor which I bestowed upon you, and I preferred you of Alameen, which means mankind of genie. Look at this. Allah, He favored the Jews even over the genie. If you are a genie, you will be jealous now. And notice here, now all the Muslims, they try to say, what do you think about what the Jews, they say about Mary? What do you say about Jesus? What do you say about Mary? Your prophet, he says he is going to F Mary. Now you are worried about what the Jews, they say about Mary? Do you see the hypocrites come back? Suddenly, do you know what the Jews, they say about Mary? We know what the Jews say about Mary. And still we will support the Jews. Not because they are saying bad things about Mary, but because this is their land. We are not hypocrites, we are not liars, and we don't support false claims. Give the land to the one who owns it. What they say about me, none of your business. What do you see about Jesus? You insult him. You say he is nobody. You claim that Jesus will bow down to tie up the shoes of Muhammad. Muhammad is going to bang the mother of Jesus, according to Muslims. Excuse me. It sounds ugly, right? And suddenly they claim that, look what the Jews, they say. In the same time, just to let me make you look at yourself in the mirror. Every single disciple of Jesus was a Jew. So how come you don't remember that? And let me make you remember more. that most of the Jews are already Christians. And Israel, the one you see right now, is going to become a Christian country sooner or later. In fact, those who insult Jesus in Israel today, because they see how many of their kids convert into Christianity. We understand. Isn't it Paul himself one day used to curse the Christians? And Paul was a very conservative Pharisee Jew. Very aggressive against the Christians. Paul himself became a Christian. So how come you don't remember who is Paul? All of you are a bunch of scumbags looking for excuse to hate the Jews. That is the truth. But if you hate the Jews, you have to hate Jesus and the disciples and Mary and hate everybody and leave Christianity immediately. Jews, they insult Jesus. You insult Jesus too. By saying Jews insult Jesus, you insult Jesus because the disciples are Jews too. You are a liar. Some of the Jews insult Jesus. The majority of the Jews already believe in Jesus. Same time, what does this have to do with our topic? Let us say every single Jew in Israel cursed Jesus. Is that will justify to rape their babies, you scumbag? Those filthy dogs, they do exactly what they used to teach us when I was in the Middle East. Isn't you Christian, the Jews, they killed your God? Shouldn't you hate them? This is what they say to me. Suddenly the Muslims, they want me to believe that Jesus was killed by the Jews. But their Quran says they did not kill Jesus. Just for the sake of hate, they want to remind me that you should hate them because they killed Jesus. And now they are looking for excuse to make you as a Christian hate the Jews. But guess what? If you hate the Jews, you are no Christian. You are not. Those are filthy dogs. They are looking for a reason to make you hate the Jews. But they hate you too. Jesus himself in the cross, he said, "Forgive them, Father, they do not know what they are doing." Who said that? Jesus. Are you sure? Absolutely. So if Jesus himself, he showed how much he loved them, who are you, you scumbag? The one who have nails in his hands, the one who the Jews shouting, his blood on us, his blood on us. Still Jesus loved them. He says, forgive them, Father, they do not know what they are doing. So if you are a Christian, you remember what Jesus said, and you do as he said. There's no Christian will hate the Jews. I can speak against their action, but I speak against the action of many Christians, like many now. They are saying bad things about the Jews. Speaking against an action of somebody does not mean you hate him. But here we see the comment of those filthy scumbags. They want us now to support Hamas in raping babies. Stop my comment. I am a Palestinian Christian. Okay, my friend, you are a Palestinian Christian. Are you willing to call me? I will take your call. And I will show everybody that you are a scumbag. You don't belong to Christianity and you are no Christian. Is that fair, guys? This guy, he claimed to be a Palestinian Christian. Prove it and call me. I will open my Skype and I will show everybody that you are a false and not a single day you were a Christian. Even though I have no idea who you are. You want to bet? My Skype is open. Call me. Do you know what the Talmud say about Jesus' mother? So if Jesus in the cross, he forgave them for killing him, you are worried about what they say about his mother, you scumbag. Do you dare to call me? All those are Muslims. They are trying to make us hate the Jews. And what Muhammad said about Jesus' mother? He want to sleep with her. Which one is better for you? How come you remember what the Talmud said, but you don't remember what Muhammad said? Scumbag. You are not a Palestinian because there's no Palestinians. Palestine is a state, never exists. It's a territory of a land. And none of you is Palestinian. This is a fact. What is the language you speak, brother? Mr. Palestinian, the one who said he's a Palestinian Christian, can you tell me the language you speak? I'm waiting for you. Is it Arabic? Are you there? Oh, you are a Muslim, you cannot hear me. You hear only people who speak with echo like Prophet Muhammad. Mr. Palestinians, are you there? Did you dare to call me? How a Palestinian speak Arabic? Since when? Have you ever in history heard that the Palestinian, so-called Palestinian, their language is Arabic? He stopped even texting. He ran between his mommy, Moza, the mother of Qatar ruler. All those who call themselves Palestinian, not a single one of them is a Palestinian. There never was a kingdom is called Palestine. Can you name for me the name of the king of Palestine one day? Just one. Just one king. This is what they do. They are Muslims trying to make you hate the Jews. Suddenly, they forgot the Pact of Umar. Go and read the Pact of Umar when he entered Jerusalem. A Hamas member, he can sleep in your house, in your bedroom, next to your wife. 3 days, 3 nights, you can't even ask him why. The Pact of Umar. A Christian man, if he ride a donkey, he have to ride it facing the ass of the donkey. Go read it. If he wear a cross, it have to be three rattle. I don't know how many kilos that will be. Maybe like 11, 12 kilograms to wear a cross. A Christian man, he have to shave the middle of his hair so he can look like a joke. A Christian man should walk in the sewage if a Muslim walking by. What is related to the Christians? An Orthodox Jew, he spit at the Christian a few days ago. This is nothing to compare. And the Christian, he spit back. Palestinians are descended from the Canaanite. Who said so? And what the Canaanite have to do with those Arab today? What was the language of the Canaanite? Everybody, he give you his own ideas. If you look at those people who they are living there, you will see that their ethnicity have nothing to do even with the Arab, but they call themselves Arab. Yasser Arafat himself, he is an Egyptian. Who can deny that? All of those people, they moved to that territory after the Ottoman and the Muslims occupation. Before that, nobody in that land is an Arab or speak Arabic. The language is Aramaic. And that is telling you who was living there. Who is the woman Jesus he met and he spoke to? What was her language? Aramaic. Why she is speaking Aramaic? Is the Aramaic or the Arab? No. Don't tell me I am Palestinian or not. Call me and prove me wrong. Call me and prove me wrong. The one who's saying to me, I'm not a Palestinian now, call me. I'm giving you the right to sound your voice so everybody hear you and people will judge either you are wrong and I'm right or the opposite. Do you dare? We know our book and you have nothing to do with there. Before the year 600, 700, not a single person speak Arabic in that land. And if you ask every single one of those who claim to be Palestinian, they say to you, we are Arab. And that proves that you are not a Palestinian. There's no Arab in that territory. How we know? Well, very simple logic. If you were Arab, you should be speaking Arabic from the beginning. What is your language? Do you have any record of you? You called me many times. Call me. You did not call me not even for a second. Liar. You did not call me. And if you left Islam, what is your problem exactly? Why you don't want, if you are a person who left Islam, don't you know, understand that this is the land of the Jews? Let us say, for the sake of argument, you are a Christian from that territory. Don't you know that this is the land of the Jews? Do you have a Bible in your hand? And this is a proving that you are a false Christian, because a Christian, he knew what his book is teaching. A Christian, he knew that this is the promised land for the Jews. And this is what the Bible teaching. So how you can claim to be Christian and you want to fight the Jews? You are a false Christians, and this is why you don't dare to call me. And as you see, this is a scumbag Muhammad himself claiming, speaking about the Jews are the favorite. He is copying the Old Testament, the chosen people. At that moment, Muhammad trying to be a hypocrite to the Jews, to believe in him. So he starts saying to them what they say and what they believe and what the Bible teach. Even the stupid Quran confirmed that this is the land of the Jews. In fact, the Quran say clearly in chapter 5, verse number 21, that this is the land assigned by Allah to the Jews. So how you are a Christian, you do not know what your Bible says, and are you a Christian who dare to insult the Quran? You don't. You are a coward. You are a Muslim. Who is the Christian here who he claimed to be Palestinian? He dared to call me. If you are not a Christian from Palestinian who is against Israel and you don't dare to call me, who is a Muslim who call himself Palestinian dare to call me? You don't. You are a potato. We have the Bible defend the Jews. This is their land. We have the Quran defend the Jews. This is their land, assigned to them. And according to the Quran, because the Jews refused to kill The people who used to live there, Allah, He cursed them and He made them lose their direction in the desert for 40 years. They refused to go for war. What Allah did? He said to them, this land is forbidden for you for 40 years only, which means after 40 years is yours. Why? Because they refuse to kill the Palestinians. It's in front of you. So who is the coward if you dare to call me and curse Allah and say, shame on you, Allah, to command the Jews to kill the real Palestinian, not Hamas? Any Abdul? Hello? I don't care if you are Abdul because you are a Christian or a Muslim. Abdul is a person, he is dummy and stupid. So don't play victim now. I'm showing you proofs. I can show you from the Bible you claim to be an ex-Muslim. I'm asking you, who is the one who built the temple? As long you claim to be an ex-Muslim. Muhammad said it is Sulaiman and David. So who owned the house? Guys, who owned the house? The one who built the house. Very simple. What is the religion of Sulaiman and David? Jews. This is what Muhammad said. If I go right now and I type in this scumbag website, which is have nothing except the stories of Muhammad, let us see. I'm just trying to find the hadith about who built you see, they have big mouth, but the second you show them their evidence, they go mute. Let us show you. And I will use Muhammad, and I want to hear any of you Muslims or all those who claim to be Christians or ex-Muslims to call me and tell me, do you agree with Muhammad saying that the one who built the house, which is called Al-Aqsa today, is Sulaiman? Either you agree or you don't. Read. Who is talking? Muhammad. Any of you Muslim dare to say that this is not the land of the Jews? When Sulaiman, which means Solomon, the son of David, son of Dawood, finished building the Bayt al-Maqdis, what is that? You ask the Muslim, they say to you, Al-Aqsa. This is the temple of the Jews. They hijack it. He asked Allah for three things. You know, I love those stories, like, you know, kids' stories, like the genie, he asks you, you have three options, choose one. What's on your first one first? First one, I want game box, Sony game box. Okay, second wish. Second, I want to have a dog, nice dog. Okay, what is the third wish? I mean, even the wishes of Sulaiman was a trinity. Even the wishes of Muhammad to Allah was a trinity. Muhammad, he asked Allah 3 wishes. Sulaiman asked Allah 3 wishes. So who is the one who built the temple of Solomon? Solomon. So when those comedians, they say that the one who have the right over it is the Muslims, we laugh. Even their stupid prophet, he confirmed that this is the house built by the Jews for the Jews. And as you see, this is Sahih. Sahih means authentic, in case you don't speak Arabic. Huh? Read carefully. What the chapter name? The virtue of Masjid al-Aqsa and praying therein. So what we are talking about, Al-Aqsa. Who is the one who built Al-Aqsa? Sulaiman. Read it. If Sulaiman died, who inherit the house? The sons of Sulaiman. Who is the son of Sulaiman? The Jews. It's in front of you. And all the reference is authentic. And the one is talking is Muhammad. Do we have a better faithful witness than Muhammad to witness who built it? Huh? Do you have? In fact, Muhammad, he spent a big portion of his life praying to the Temple of Solomon because simply he wanted to convince the Jews that he's a Jew. Who is the Muslim he dared to call me, prove me wrong? Do you notice that I have 0 Muslim calling me and 0 from those who claim to be Palestinian in the chat calling me in Skype? Did you ask yourself why? Because they knew they will lose. They knew that we can prove in 2 seconds from the books of the faith in Muhammad and from the Holy Bible that this is the land of the Jews. They knew. They knew that they are the thief who stole the land. In fact, I blame the Jews for letting every single one of you to stay there, including the Christians. And I'm talking those Christians who support Hamas if they claim to be Christians. You didn't deserve to be there. Go live with Hamas. What do you think of Talmud? What does this have to do with my topic? Talmud is a book of scumbags. Are you happy now? Guys, what do you think about Talmud? Let me call Zakir Naik. Hey, Zakir Naik, what do you think? First of all, the Talmud is a good book. Abdul, so how come your prophet never mentioned the Talmud in his life? He never heard of it? First of all, Prophet Muhammad did not make the Talmud because he don't like the Talmud. But what the heck? But he never heard of it, did he? I am confirming to you, the Prophet Muhammad have a strong knowledge of everything. In fact, 1400 years ago, Prophet Muhammad discovered that the earth is flat. Abdul, you know, we know the earth is flat before Muhammad too, you know. Don't you remember, like, you know, when Muhammad, when his wife, she chased him with her shoes, and then he laid flat on a flat earth? Do we know that the earth is flat long time ago? This is not a discovery. Anything else your prophet he discovered? Prophet Muhammad discovered that the earth is the flat, and he discovered that the Prophet Solomon, he used to have a flying carpet. What the heck? How big the flying carpet, do you know? According to the Prophet Muhammad, the army of Sulaiman used to be 3,500 miles. 3,500 miles, the army of Sulaiman, okay? And don't tell me all of them, they ride in the top of the flying carpet. Exactly. So all of them, they ride in the top of the flying carpet. Abdul, there's a flying carpet, can carry 3,500-mile army long? And don't tell me all the camels and the horses and the equipment and the kitchens and the wives are there, and even his houses. Exactly. This is a very big flying carpet, man. Christian Prince, Allah is capable to make bigger than this. Eh? Okay, what about Allah? He sent now a flying carpet to Hamas so can escape what is coming. I mean, just cut a piece of it and send it to them. Christian Prince, first of all, we do not know where is the flying carpet now. Don't find it. Isn't you so good in digging tunnels under the ground? Maybe Suleiman, he hide it there. Christian Prince, first of all, I searched on eBay and I looked for the flying carpet. I found one similar, but it doesn't fly. So therefore, we do not know where the flying carpet. I mean, those people believe in the flying carpet and we are discussing who owns the land. Talking to donkeys is way easier. They believe that there is a flying carpet owned by the Jewish man Suleiman can carry an army. The length of it is 3,500 miles. It's like reaching all the way to Singapore. You do not need to go to Singapore and fly. Just step on the flying carpet and exit the second side of it. Those Abdul, they believe what? They believe in this. Anyone discuss with them about Jerusalem? And you think you can reason with them?
That only brings harm to the people in general. And if you notice that anything that is harmful, Islam tells us to kill.
This is why they want to kill the Christian and the Jews, because they are harmful, and the Hindus and the Buddhists. They are harmful, brother.
So Islam tells us to kill a wild dog that bites and attacks people.
Islam order you to kill all dogs, you liar. Not wild dog who want to bite people. See how they lie? They lie, and we get them busted. We have the reference. Wild dog, huh?
It tells us to kill mice because they spread all types of...
Even Mickey Mouse, they have a fatwa against him to be killed by Hamas. If you don't believe me, search right now in Google Mickey Mouse fatwa. Fatwa means an Islamic holy order from Allah. Saudi cleric Muhammad al-Majid. Mickey Mouse must die. Hey, Hamas. I mean, man. I'm sure now you are not created by our God, you are created by Allah. I mean, this is the only way to explain your stupidity. You want to kill Mickey Mouse? Should he be hidden? You want to kill Mickey Mouse, Abdul? Are you sure? Christian Prince, first of all, I have a good news for you. Zakir Naik, what? We killed Mickey Mouse. Wait, what? What do you mean? In Pakistan, Alhamdulillah, Mickey Mouse did not appear in our TV setting for a long time. But he appeared in a different place. Christian Prince, don't fool yourself. If he is dead, that means he's dead. I'm telling you he's dead. Like, Abdul, but Mickey Mouse is a cartoon. How you can kill a cartoon? Christian Prince, we Muslim, we can kill everything. Okay, hold on. Are you sure? Exactly, I'm sure. Okay, can you kill Muhammad? I told you we can kill everything. Muhammad is not everything. Can you explain to us why you want to kill the salamander?
Diseases. Plague is one of they are most infamous for. And also they cause fire in houses. As in the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, it tells us mice do heinous things.
Heinous.
Though people nowadays are so fond of them. We're told to kill the crows. A crow.
Why? Why you want to kill? I mean, those people, they cannot live in peace. Even animals are their enemies. Even animals, I mean, poor salamander, poor Geigo is their enemy. Now they are waving jihad against him. Go.
That also carries diseases and eats dead meat. We're ordered to kill snakes. We're ordered to kill scorpions.
Do you know what Muhammad he believe about snakes? They are genie. There's a Muslim genie and Muslim and Kafir genie. So if a snake in your house, you give her 3 days to leave. You speak to her in Arabic, remember? And you tell the snake to leave your house. If the snake did not leave your house, that means she is not a Muslim. Those Abdul, they believe even watermelon is a Muslim or not. If the watermelon is sweet, she is a Muslim. If it's not, she is not Muslim. So Abdul, you eat your fellow believers? Are you slaughter your own fellow believer and you eat the watermelon, she is a Muslim?
And these by nature are harmful
right
for people. So killing them is justifiable and it's a legitimate thing to do. Likewise with the house lizards.
Likewise. See the reasoning? Logic. What is Platon? Somebody call Platon. Platon is busy eating calamera after he heard this. He don't want to talk to us no more. This is the good reasoning, brother.
And there is a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari where the Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that when Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him,
no way,
was thrown by his people in the blazing fire.
You must be kidding.
All the creatures of Allah used to try and put off the fire, with the exception of the house lizard.
A second ago, he said they want to kill all those harmful animals. And now he said that all the animals, they came to rescue Abraham. A second ago, he mentioned that the mice is harmful, and now the mice is a good creature coming to rescue Abraham. Only one person, brother. Only one person. His name is Mr. Geigo. He came to put fire, to make more fire on Abraham. All right.
It used to try to blow so that the fire would grow. And this shows you that our relationship, not only with people, with everything else, is dependent on our belief in Allah Azza wa.
See? If Muhammad, he says, love the Jews, they will love the Jews. This is not about what the Jews they did or what they are not doing. As you see, they want to kill the lizard because of a fiction story. Those are the people they want to reason with. Those are the people you think you can have peace with them. Lizard cannot leave him alone. Even a lizard. Hey, Muslims, don't call Geigo insurance. Shame on you. This is the enemy of Allah? What a big enemy. I mean, at the end of the day, as a Christian prince, he said, the size of your enemy is your size. This is how small Allah is. He have a brain. A lizard brain is better. This lizard here, like, they are talking about me now? Really? Geigo? A billion Muslim talking about me? Prophet Muhammad himself, he mentioned me? I'm so famous. Geigo. and look at the website of Geico. I just searched online. It says this. The Geico latest adventure. And here there's a movie. He is going to burn Abraham, brother. Geico. This is the religion of Hamas. So now we know who we are fighting who. Not the are only scumbag, but they are stupid donkeys. Geico? You want to kill the Geico? Hey Muslims, did you get some Geigos from Israel in your way when you invade Israel 5 days ago? And now you are kissing the ass of everybody to cease fire? You know, when the attack happened, I made a video. If you go to my channel, and at the title, I think, now Allahu Akbar, 2 days later, please stop the attack. I was right, wasn't I? Few days later, they are asking everybody to force Israel to stop the attack. They are kissing the ass of Israelis. Stop, please. Nothing happened yet. Just wait for what it's coming. Do you grow beard like this? I don't grow beard. It grows by itself. When you say, do you grow beard? That means I put seed. This is Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik, he put fertilizer. Look at those people. They don't have a beard. They try to grow it to make themselves sheikhs. For me, if I don't shave my beard one day, I mean, let's say if I shave it, second day I will have one. Man, even the machine does not go through. You need a bulldozer. What to grow beard? So, what's happening right now in the news, if you go and check the news, you will see they are saying, as an example, in a TV station support Hezbollah, that Hezbollah is preparing for now for war. I hope so. I hope actually Egypt will involve too. I hope so. I hope Syria will involve too. I hope so. Because then, when victory comes to Israel, you will be the shameful again. You forgot what happened to you 50 years ago? Did you? Did you? Did you forget what happened to you when you lost Jerusalem? You came to throw the Jews in the sea. Then you run like cats and rats. And you lost Jerusalem. And when we say you lost, we are talking about lost of your occupation to Jerusalem. This is not your city. Did you forget? Let us refresh your memory. You will never win a war with Israel. You will never win a war. The Israeli, they can wipe you out of existence. In fact, those Israeli, I accuse them to be very, very nice. This is an accusation. If I am in charge, and honest to my God, the Lord is my witness, I will teach you how to behave. I will make an example of you, Hamas. Until now, those Jews did nothing because they are very nice. And you cannot be nice with a terrorist. When you are a nice person with a terrorist, they will translate that into weakness. In fact, that is a weakness. Being nice to the terrorist is a weakness. It is even stupid. It is a sign of ignorance, of understanding reality, that you cannot be nice to babies' rapists. Otherwise, they will rape your babies tomorrow. You cannot forgive a baby rapist. If you forgive him, He will rape your women and your kids tomorrow. Criminals must pay. Otherwise, you are encouraging more criminals to join the rape party. Not long time ago, in 2006, when Israel decided to teach Hezbollah how to behave, since then Hezbollah behaved like a puppet. This is what you need to do. And now if Hezbollah lost its memory, I am sure Israel will refresh your memory very good. And in the case of Hezbollah, by the way, I mean every single Lebanese who is not a Shia supporting Hezbollah will be happy supporting Israel if they attack Hezbollah. Trust me. The Muslim Sunni, they hate Hezbollah to death. Actually, I believe strongly that every single Muslims in Lebanon praying to Allah that Israel attack Hezbollah. Not to mention the Christians too. So if Hezbollah decide to join, that will be a party day for me. I promise you, actually, if Hezbollah enter into the war or the war extend to Hezbollah, I will open party maybe 24 hours, 7 a day. I will pay for your drink. We're all Palestinian Christians before Islam. My friend, there's nothing called Palestinian. There's nothing called Palestinians. Nothing, nothing. What Palestinians? What Palestinian Christians? There's a Christians, those are Aramaic. The territory, if a territory called Palestine, that does not make you Palestinian. Those are Aramaic people. And this land switch, let us say, people move, people goes, people disappear. So there's all their civilization was there and it's totally gone. Even before Moses. Those who they are living there right now, those are the Arab invasion. If a Palestinian today, he call himself Palestinian, yet he call himself an Arab, that means he's an Arab, not a Palestinian. A Palestinian is somebody live in that land and he speak Aramaic. Unless he is a Jew, he speak Hebrew. Which means even the Jews are Palestinian somehow. Because the name is coming from the territory you live in. So Australian is somebody live in Australia. It's the name of the land before the name of the people. The Israeli, they have their own name because simply they are descendant from Israel. And for sure there's other tribes. They are the children of Abraham. So when you live in a land, they give you a name or citizenship based on the land. But in fact, all of those who live in any land in the world, they are coming from somewhere. But when we debate about religion, even in the cult of Muhammad, they admit that the one who built the temple of Solomon is Solomon. That's why it's called, Muslim, they call it Baytul Maqdis alladhi banahu Sulaiman. So if their book says that the one who built it is Solomon, so what is the problem? Who owned the land? What the language of Solomon? What is the language of Solomon? Hebrew. Who is the people who build the temple? The Hebrew. Who live in that cities? The Hebrews. Where is the Palestinians you are talking about? The Quran, in fact, never mentioned the word Palestine, not even a single time, neither the Hadith. So when somebody says to you Those are occupying the land of Palestinian. The fact the real Palestinian is those people, is the Jews. We are going back thousands of years ago, not 100 years. Nobody there speak Arabic. Do the Muslims have a proof that Al-Aqsa, what is Al-Aqsa? Is the temple of Solomon. Read it. According to Muhammad, not according to me. According to Muhammad, read carefully. This is the title. The Book of the Masjids, which means the books of mosques. Chapter name, the virtue of Masjid Al-Aqsa. Do you see Al-Aqsa? And praying therein. Let us read. So this is about Al-Aqsa. Narrated from scumbag to scumbag to the scumbag Muhammad, he said, when Sulaiman, the son of David, finished building Baytul Maqdis, who? Who is the one who built Al-Aqsa? Sulaiman. Who is Sulaiman? The king of the Jews. This is their own book. This is the book of Hamas. The Muslims, they came 700 years after Jesus and invade Jerusalem. Until that moment, not a single person, he speak Arabic there. Not a single person. Yeah, exactly. The son of the Hamas leader, he became a Christian. And there's many videos about him. Actually, he used to tip the Israeli army about Hamas attack. So he called the Israeli army, tell them tomorrow they will do attack here and there. So he saved a lot of life. If there's other way to contact than Skype, why you want to contact me? If it's something serious, contact me. If not, I mean, people, they can contact me in Patreon, but don't contact me just to say hello. If you have something to say it here. Yeah, the son of Hamas leader, a founder, he converted Christianity. What's his name? I forgot his name. There's a book, I think, called Son of Hamas. His book. Yeah, here we go. This is the book. It's called Son of Hamas. And this is the guy. He is a son of the head of Hamas, who he became a Christian. And he wrote a book about his experience leaving the cult of Muhammad, converting to Christianity, and helping the Israeli. Musab, yeah, his name is Musab. I remember now. Musab Hassan Youssef, thank you very much. Yeah, I only remember what Zakir Naik says. I don't remember anything else. Good and Prince. First of all, I have to say thank you because you remember everything I say. Yeah, Abdul, because you are so stupid, not because you are smart. Good and Prince. Watch your mouth. I'm very smart, and actually I'm the smartest Muslim. Like Abdul, how you are the smartest Muslims, and you say that your prophet, he taught the Big Bang. Did you see what's happening now in Gaza? The Big Bang is happening there. What do you think about what's happening? By the way, Zakir Naik, he made a video message to people in Gaza. He says we should pray for them. I thought you would call for jihad, potato. Pray for them. That's it, what you can do. You don't even dare to say, let us do jihad no more. Let us pray for brothers and sisters. And you're like, what the heck? How peaceful Zakir Naik. Same as Sheikh Asim, by the way. Sheikh Asim is doing the same. Wait, hold on. Where is Sheikh Asim video? Sheikh Asim. Where is Sheikh Asim? Hold on. Where are you? Wait, hold on. Let us go to Sheikh Asim video. Okay, Asim. Allah. Shut up. React. Where is Sheikh Asim last video about Gaza? What happened? What is the video? Here we go. Let us play the video about Gaza. You know, when you see this, you think this guy, he will call for jihad. Potatoes, they're not even there. Look. Tell us what you would do to Gaza.
We pray to all of our brothers who are being persecuted worldwide, especially in Palestine, the occupied Holy Land.
Occupied.
Which no Muslim doubts that.
No Muslim doubt. No doubt. Even your prophet, he confirmed that this is the land of the Jews. Actually, I left a comment for those donkeys. Said, so the Quran was wrong?
It is holy.
There's no doubt it's holy. Muslims, who of you dare to call me and tell me why Jerusalem is holy? Who of you dare to call me and tell me why Jerusalem is holy? You don't know. They don't know. Not a single Muslim knew why Jerusalem is holy. Prove me wrong. The lizard enemy religion. If we ask Zakir Naik or Asim or any, do you know why Jerusalem is holy? Good temperate. First of all, it's called the Holy Land. This is why it's holy. Abdul, this is not the question. The question why it's called Holy Land. So do you know why it's called Holy Land? Christian Prince. Because it's called Holy Land. So we believe it's holy. Abdul, what's wrong with you? Okay, it's called Holy Land. Why? This is the question. Christian Prince. First of all, I can answer you very easy. I can give you the answer. And the answer actually, I asked the Muslim to what they not say. Muslim, don't you believe that I gave him the correct answer? Abdul, why the Holy Land called the Holy Land? You said to me, it is holy because it's called the Holy Land. Okay, I'm asking you, why it's called Holy Land? Christian Prince, it's called Holy Land because the Quran said it Holy Land. Abdul, I'm asking you, why the Quran called it Holy Land? This is the question. Don't give me the question as an answer. So, why it's called Holy Land for you as a lizard enemy? Christian Prince, first of all, the enemy of the lizard is Allah, not me. Abdul, what kind of God, his enemy is a lizard? Is your God is a cat? Christian Prince, respect yourself. Okay, but I see cats, they chase lizard. And so Allah, there is some similarity in nature. Christian Prince, first of all, Allah is not a cat and we can prove it. Well, what is the proof? Do Allah lick himself? No. Do Allah cover his poop? No. Do Allah say meow? No. Okay, now this is the difference between them. So Allah is dirty, he don't lick himself. Allah don't cover his poop like the cat do. So now let us look at the similarity. Cat chase mice to Allah. Exactly. Cat, they chase lizard. So is Allah. Exactly. Cats, they are Muslims. So Allah. Exactly. Okay. So now, what do you think? Christian Prince. First of all, you think the topic. The topic is what? Why they call it the Holy Land? Abdul, okay, you drive me crazy. So now where is the answer? Hey, Muslims, who is going to give me the answer? Why the Holy Land called the Holy Land? They don't know. They hijack names. But they do not know what the names mean. You ask Abdul, what Abraham mean? You do not know. Okay, what Isa mean? They do not know. What Musa mean? They do not know. What Israel mean? They do not know. What Allah mean? They do not know. They do not know a single name meaning because all this cult is a hijack, lizard, God religion. So what do you want to do to Israel? Tell us, Asim, tell us.
In the sense that it is the blessed land that is mentioned in the Quran. and that it is occupied by invaders who came 60, 70 years, and they betrayed the hospitality of the people who...
The hospitality. Isn't it but the Jews, the stupid Jews, they welcome Muhammad to Yathrib and later he killed them all and he took the city? Unbelievable. Today we don't have too many people. We have like 1,600 only. Look like we are going in the wrong time, maybe. Should we change the time next time? Guys, are you having good time? Don't forget to give us a dislike, please. Especially if you support us. Give us a dislike. I know. It sounds weird, like you are asking you to give us dislike, not like. I mean, everything around you is upside down. The one who owned the land became occupier. The criminal became victim. The rapist became raped. The cat is a dog. And the dog is a cat. We are in a world, everything upside down. So why you are wondering why I'm asking you to give me dislike? Hello? Joe Biden, he called the scumbag Muhammad. Joe Biden, I mean, what the president of the USA have to do with Muhammad? Nothing. This guy support homosexual. I mean, how those they join together? The homosexual, the feminine movement, they support Hamas. I mean, can you believe it? Everything is upside down. You want to go sleep? Good night? Shall I go too? Guys, why you are telling me you want to go sleep? Are you saying to me I'm boring to you? Is that because of me or because of Zakir Naik? Christian Prince. First of all, I'm not very boring. If you go to my channel, you will find that I have 200 people watching me. I'm doing 200 people and you have 4 million subscribers. You must be boring. Very boring. You go live, you have only 200 people watching you. Why? Christian Prince. First of all, I have 200 people watching me, but they are real people. The one who watch you, they are not real. What do you mean not real? You know what? If we ask the ladies now who they are in the chat to throw their shoes at you, they will cover your room with it. Hey, ladies, don't do that, okay? That would be a kind of an assault for a Muslim. You know, don't do that, okay? Throw pork. Christian Prince. First of all, we Muslim, we don't fear women. What do you mean you don't fear women? Your prophet, he made the promises for women because they got him busted having sex with the maid. You forgot. And then he forbid himself from doing so. You forgot. And then Allah said to them, or to him, Muhammad, if those 2 women go against you, Allah and Jibreel and all the angels and all the believers, they are going to take your side against 2 women. So if you have a God and you have a prophet who need such an army, Allah, Jibreel. Can you believe it, how brave Muhammad is? He have a fight with his wives, they get him busted having sex with the maid as usual. Muhammad, he cannot keep his penis in his zipper. So what Muhammad did, he could not control them no more. So he said, okay, you know what? Let us use the trick. Allah. Allah is my refuge. Anything Muhammad he cannot do. People don't listen to him. He claimed Allah told him. So those 2 women, obviously, they have, you know, they got Muhammad cooked, smoked. So Muhammad, he used Allah in order to stop them. If you two of your wives, Muhammad, Aisha and Hafsa specifically, turn into repentance, brother, to Allah, this will be better for you. Okay, women, better for you. However, brother and sisters, if they oppose Allah Messenger, do you know who is going to support Allah Messengers against you, brother? Read with me. But if you help one another against him, then verily Allah is his protector. If. And Jibreel, what the heck? To fight two women. Allah cannot do it alone. Even Jibreel will join the fight. Is it done? No. And every righteous believer, brother. Are we done? No. And furthermore, all the angels. And they say to you, who can make Quran like this Quran? So this guy is fighting two women. And now everybody in the sky and in the earth joining the fight. Allah is not enough. So he said, I will bring Jibreel with me. Jibreel, come join you. Allah, where are we going? We are going to fight the two wives of Muhammad. Allah, are you talking about those two women who they are like 5 foot tall? But remember, they wear high heels. So they are not 5 foot tall no more. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, let's go. No. We need more. Ask every righteous believer like Hamas, Hezbollah, and Taliban to join us, because we cannot do it. Two women. I mean, are you kidding me? You don't know what we're talking about. Women. Okay, sir. Okay, I will call Taliban and Hamas to join us. Okay, let us go. No. We cannot. We are not ready yet. Furthermore, all the angels. Allah, don't you see this is too much? It's two women only. I mean, I have 600 wings. You can fart. You know, you are the farting God, Allah. You know, this is why the Muslim, they say you have fart. You know, fart, which means like frat, drought. So, two women, they need all of this. Listen to me. Those are women. Dangerous. Did you ask yourself why women have nails? Because they want to nail you. Oh, sorry, Allah, I just learned this. Did you ask yourself why women, they have fake eyelashes? Because they want to lash you. Oh no. Please, Allah, don't tell me that. I'm scared. Do you know why women, they wear high heels shoes? Because they want to nail you. Oh Allah. Sorry. This is really horrible. Allah, can I take a vacation? I don't want to go to war with those two women. Listen to me, but they have a weakness. Oh, what is that, Allah? Makeup. Oh, so we will give them makeup so they get busy, and then we attack them. What do you think? Where we will get the makeup? Listen, Amazon. Do you have a credit card? Yes, but a lot credit card companies is owned by the Jews. Seriously? Yes, Allah, Visa card and MasterCard owned by the Jews. So you are supporting the Jews? Okay, we can practice taqiyya. Exactly. Let us use it and buy it from Amazon. What the heck? All of this to fight two women. So what do you do to, what do you do to fight the Jews? If two Arab women, they scare the hell of Muhammad and Allah and the believers and every single angel, including Jibreel, they will join to support Muhammad. By the way, did you like the story I just made up? I'm good at making fiction stories. Don't you agree? Live on air, People, they ask me, do you write a script? Trust me, if I write it will never work. Unbelievable. This is a religion? The God and a prophet of God, he could not even control his household. His household. And this will encourage you to marry Arab women, by the way. Arab women, like you see them in the pictures. They are like really wearing hijab, and like they are, you know, like you think those are angels, you know, and they pray to Allah. Go inside the house with them and see what happened to Muslim Abdul inside the house. He washed dishes. He changed the diaper. He do the laundry, and he will not. Actually, there's a big website asking for men right in Morocco, because 90% of domestic violence in Morocco is women beating men. I'm not joking. You can search for it right now. Moroccan women beating their husbands. Massive beating, not like just beating, you know. So they start an organization fighting for men right in Morocco against women violence. Let me see if I can find it in English. Hold on. All right. I forgot what the name. If we don't find it in English, we will find it in Arabic, and then use Google translation. Let us see. I cannot find anything in English. Hold on. I forgot what the title really was. Ah, here we go. I was able to find right away in English, but in Arabic, but I could not find it in English. So let us see here. Even they have cars, emergency cars like ambulance, you know, to rescue men when they are beaten by their wives. I'm not joking, you know. This is, I mean, this was, you know. Here we go. The story of association for defend the right of men against women violence. They receive 150 cases a month. There's at least 150 assault done by women. And even the car, look, the car, who those who speak Arabic, it says الجمعية المغربية للدفاع عن حقوق الرجل رجال ضحايا العنف النسوي. The organization, the Moroccan organization to defend the right of men victims of women violence. I love it. I love it. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Okay, what the heck is that, man? What is the article? Where is the article? A picture of white car in the words, the name of Moroccan associate defending the right of men victims of feminist violence. Now we understand why Muhammad and his God and the angels and Jibreel and every righteous brother, they need to defend the Muslim men. They are men. They are really men. Go and see what this Hamas they do inside their houses. they wash dishes, they change the diapers, they don't even dare to leave the house without permission. But in the pictures, Muslim women, they show themselves that they are like submissive, you know, but oh boy. Who won the link? Who won the link? In case you don't believe me, I can send you the link. Who won the link? Actually, but you have to use Google Translation, remember, you know. You have to use Google Translation to do it. Otherwise, the page is in Arabic. Anyway, so we will go. I might go today again. Guys, do you want me to come back today? Like late at night, USA time? What do you think? Should I come again? You guys will miss me or no? Nobody miss me. I don't miss myself anyway. You know, once, I don't have a mirror at home, I told you. But once I rented an apartment. And obviously the apartment is owned by a female. How I know? I mean, you go to the bedroom, there's a mirror in the left. You go to the, you know, you look, you turn your face in the bed, you look in the right side, there's a mirror. Oh boy. You go to the living room, there's a big mirror in the wall. You turn your face the other wall, there's a mirror in the other wall. You go to the walkway, the closet doors is mirrors. You go to the bathroom, the door behind the door, there's a mirror. In front of you, there's a mirror. Even when you are doing poo-poo, you see yourself in the mirror. I mean, it is fun to rent an apartment owned by a female. I was seeing myself everywhere. I got scared. And I was saying to myself, I'm created by Allah. No wonder it's messed up. This is the only proof, actually, that the one who created me is Allah. Do you have other proof? Oh, boy. Oh, man. All right. Well, I will try to come back later if I could. And don't forget to unsubscribe, please. You know, we appreciate you unsubscribing. Because if you unsubscribe, Allah will reward you, will give you submissive women, like women in Morocco or Arabia. They can beat the hell of you. And they will take your money and your credit card. And, you know, one of the Muslim women tactic, by the way, or tactic, is to spend money as much as they can. Do you know why? Because Muslim men, if they get rich, they marry second wife. So what Muslim women do, they milk them. They milk the men. They make any excuse to take money from him. I want to buy a new things. I want to buy a new dress. I want to buy a new makeup. I want to buy a new perfume. But what she do usually, she hide the money with her family, preparing for the day she would be divorced. Because there is no marriage in Islam. It's just a sex contract. So women, when they marry in Islam, they spend their life milking the man, waiting for the day that they will be leaving him and looking for a new partner, so they will milk him again. That is the truth. They will keep asking for more and more and more money in order to keep the man poor and poor and poorer. Because if he don't, he will go and purchase the second car to ride, which is a female. That is reality. I want to say thank you guys for being here. And maybe next time I go live, we will give you more update about the war. Actually, I know you are, all of you are watching news. You do not need my update. My update is more actually accurate because I received my update from Jibreel. The only difference between me and Prophet Muhammad, he don't squeeze me. I don't allow any men to touch me. Sorry. If Jibreel was a female, trust me, I don't mind if Jibreel, she squeezed me. But as long as Jibreel, according to Muslim, he is a male, over my dead body, I will kill Jibreel. Don't even think about it, Jibreel. I mean, have you ever heard of a man? His name is Muhammad. He been squeezed by a man. His name is Jibreel. And the man Muhammad did not even say to him, stop touching me. Idiot. I mean, a man, he come to you and he said to you, read. And what he do next? He squeeze you. How he squeeze him? He put his arms around him, hugging him. And Muhammad says, please, stop, I cannot breathe. Okay. I told you, man, I cannot breathe. Why are you doing this? And then Jibreel, he said to him again, read. And then Muhammad, he said to him the same thing. I cannot read, man. So Jibreel, he held him again, brother, and he squeezed him so tight. Tight. So listen, Muslims. I don't mind if I get squeezed by a female angel. Okay? I don't mind. Actually, I encourage it. What a religion. This is a religion, man. This is the religion of Allah. And this is a story happened by Allah. Oh la la. Man, unbelievable. By the way, Allah, why Allah he don't send angels that are females? Isn't it more sexy and beautiful? Imagine Prophet Muhammad sitting in his cave, and then suddenly a beautiful angel female, she appeared in front of him. I think Muhammad at that time he will read. He will be all attention, like what? How I can help you? Wow, look at this angel, subhanallah. Look at her bum. What a bummer. I mean, this God, Allah, he keeps sending male angels. And then in the Quran, Allah get upset because the Arab, they believe that angels are females. Hey, Muslims, what's wrong with this Allah? You have a homosexual kingdom. Only males are there. Only. Look what the Quran is saying. Chapter 4, verse 117. Instead of worshipping Allah, they are worshipping females. Abdul, think about it. Those are Arab. And nothing changed. Still, they don't worship Allah now. They are worshipping the females. They are going to be in heaven. The whole idea of dying for the sake of Shahada is to get the females. Do you see it? Do you? And you know, the Quran have a lot of reference against angels to be females, but I don't know what the point of angels being males too. I mean, what the heck is that? Chapter 17, verse number 40. Has then your Lord, between two brackets, the pagan of Mecca. Supposedly the people of Mecca are pagan. And yet the Muslim, they kiss the black stone, which the pagan, they kiss it before them. Anyway, preferred for your son, and taking himself from among the angels' daughters. Verily, utter. And what kind of a translation this translation is? You take angels as females? You do? Are you crazy? Do you know what female can do to heaven if you send them there? Okay, imagine that the angels of Allah are females. What will happen? Christian Prince. First of all, that is absolutely absurd to say. Hey, Zakir Naik, just a question. What is the problem if the angels of Allah are females? Okay, I will answer you. First of all, they will bring a lot of makeup. Okay, they will bring a lot of makeup. Why they will do that? Simply because they're female. Have you ever seen a female who doesn't have makeup in her bag? So instead of bringing the Quran to Prophet Muhammad, they will open the purse and it's full of makeup. But they can still carry the Quran to Muhammad. I mean, one purse have makeup, the other purse have the Quran. Don't you think they can do that? Christian Prince, female is female, and female always carry makeup only. Okay, but can't Allah tell them carry the Quran with you? Christian Prince, Allah even tried. He tried. And what happened? I told them to carry the Quran. Instead, they go and they bought a mirror. They bought what? A mirror. They bought a mirror. So now they have makeup and mirror. Exactly. And They did not listen to Allah. Exactly. Where they got the mirror? Do they have money? Christian Prince, Allah gave them some money for transportation. And he told them, go and deliver the Quran to Prophet Muhammad. And they spend the money for transportation to buy makeup. But what the heck? Are you serious? They spend the money for transportation. Now we understand why you cannot make a female angel and female angel, because simply they will spend their money which given to them for transportation to buy makeup. It's proven to be scientific. Exactly. Christian Prince. Anyway, if you are here first time, I warn you, you will be addicted and you will gain weight from laughing. Aren't you? Say the truth. Leave your comment later when you are done, and you can leave your comment immediately after I am done, because I'm done with you, especially if you are female and you spend your money buying makeup instead of spending the money to go and tell Prophet Muhammad about the revelation from Allah. It is time to get revenge from the females. We are going to close all the saloon who do nails. Let us punish the women. Let us forbidden the makeup from the market because they use the money for transportation, which is given to them to send the Quran to Prophet Muhammad for makeup. Let us destroy all fake eyelashes. You go in Walmart, you see women, what they have in their eyes, man. They scared the hell of me. What the heck is that? Women, she have something coming from her eyes. First, in the beginning, you see, it looked like a balcony. No, it's not a balcony. It's a veranda. No, it's not a veranda. It's a saloon. No, it's Boeing 777 wings. What is coming from their eyes? What the heck is that? I mean, it's not even good for safety. And they call them what? Eyelashes. Oh boy. I heard that women these days, they use them for barbecue. I don't know what. Like, you ask them, like, why you are having those eyelashes? She say to you, my husband likes barbecue. Okay, what does have to do with the barbecue? I just blink. Let me leave before I get assassinated, not by Hamas, but by the females in the chat. I better go. Thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you. God is good, so is Jesus. And Hamas, not only defeated, is going to be deflated. We are going to make you flat. Get ready. It's a countdown clock. It is ticking. Tick-tock, tick-tock.